Long-term healthcare facilities are in the crosshairs of the COVID-19 pandemic. They've been hit hard across the country and here in Nebraska. So how well are these facilities holding up during these hard times? And are they following guidelines? The 3 News Now investigative team looks into that. Jeff Van Sant has the story.
The COVID-19 pandemic caught long-term healthcare facilities off guard. Places like Life Care Center of Elkhorn saw high numbers of deaths. Facilities have changed their routines, helping to cut down on the spread of the virus. Nebraska has more than 18,000 cases of the virus, 260 deaths, and about half of those are from long-term healthcare facilities. 3 News Now investigators filed a public records request with the State Department of Health and Human Services and found 18 facilities that have faced complaint investigations for COVID-19 or infection. 6 of them have had significant outbreaks, but did everything by the book, according to inspectors. But these 3 were cited for failing to protect residents from infection as the pandemic spread. Despite that, none of these facilities had COVID-19 outbreaks. Inspectors beginning in March found Life Care Center of Omaha, Good Samaritan Society Bloomfield, and Azria Health Gretna failed to protect residents from infection after the pandemic began. According to CMS records, there have never been cases in residents at any of these facilities. Azria says a caregiver tested positive and quarantined in early June. Every resident is tested and no positive cases were found. Another inspection by HHS on June 23rd, quote, was found to be 100% in compliance with no deficiencies. Good Samaritan of Bloomfield didn't screen a visiting doctor on 2 occasions in March. They've reported 1 case in a staff member to CMS. We reached out for comment, but haven't heard back. Life Care Center of Omaha was cited for giving residents antibiotics without knowing their illness. According to the facility, no cases of COVID-19 have been discovered and say they are following policies and procedures set by the CDC. Life Care Center of Elkhorn, on the other hand, faced a complaint investigation after a huge outbreak there. Inspectors found nothing wrong related to COVID-19 or infection control, but did cite the facility for failing to provide residents baths for weeks. There have been at least 13 deaths there. They haven't yet responded to requests for an update. The HHS records sent to us only include complaint investigations. 3 News Now investigators are requesting further information about other inspections and will continue to update what we find. So far, HHS says they have inspected about 60% of all nursing homes. Jeff Van Sant, 3 News Now.
The 3 inspections that found infection control problems began in March. All 13 we know of that began in April or later found no issues. HHS said it didn't release other inspection records that were incomplete. The I-team will be checking for updates.